there, it's Eric Mulero with the Mulero Group, and today we have Jennifer Tucker with us from Wildwood Home Staging. Jennifer, thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, I'll give you a little background. Jennifer and I recently worked on a home sale that I had in Bulverde, and when you went there, Jennifer, you had to do some things to get the home ready to go for the buyers that we were looking for. So what were some of the things that you did to the house?
So some of the things that I do when I walk in is I kind of take an assessment of what's in the house, the layout, how open it feels, and for that particular house, I went in, we moved some furniture around. I suggested making an office space since offices are so important at home right now.
Right.
And everything looked wonderful. She had it all ready to go. So that one was a little on the easier side, but
Okay.
we did move some things around and kind of open it up some.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, she thought the ideas that you brought were great. And the first week, now here are the results, so the proof is in the pudding. So the first weekend we had it listed we had it listed on a Friday, had a bunch of showings on Saturday. We had 7 offers that we looked through, and we had a great offer that my sellers accepted, and everything's been great.
Awesome.
So, yes.
I love to hear that.
Absolutely. So that was a huge success. So very grateful. Home staging does work. Now let me ask this on the flip side for buyers, because there are some things, in these days, especially when there aren't as many listings on the market as there's been, there's not a lot of inventory to choose from for buyers that are looking to buy. What are some things that you can do to help buyers?
Typically, 1 in 10 buyers can actually visualize a house as their own home. So they can visualize their own things in there. And 1 out of 10, that's not very many.
No, that's pretty low.
Yeah,
Wow.
So things that I do when I come in, so let's say we had a house, your potential buyer loved everything but the kitchen, okay? What I can do is I can come in and kind of do a hand-drawn rendering. I can draw the space fully renovated, updated, and hopefully kind of give them a better idea of what a space could actually be.
Right.
So take out those Harvest Gold appliances and the linoleum floor.
And I've seen the avocado green recently, and we know that's from, a little bit ago.
It's amazing those things still work, really.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So basically you could take what's there, have a drawing, and show a complete after product then.
Yes.
Okay.
So that works for the seller and the buyer. So if we have a seller who knows that their kitchen is outdated, maybe they're selling a loved one's home or something they inherited, and it's very outdated, then I can do the same thing for them, have it displayed in the house, and that way buyers can come in and get a good idea.
That's a great idea. So Jennifer, do you have a couple of tips that you could give people that have their home on the market that just might need just a little bit of advice from a professional?
Sure. So first of all, call your home stager. That's rule number 1. And then number 2, get your friends together, ask for an honest opinion, because there are, everybody's home is different. It's your home, and ask how your house smells, how they move through the house, and clean up. Get a little organized, clean off your counters, get those dirty dishes out of the sink. No one wants to see your leftovers from the night before. And it really does make a big difference. It's all kind of a psychology of that house isn't very clean. They don't really take very good care of it.
Right.
So if you show pride in what you've got, then someone else will see that.
Yeah, and I've told some sellers that have a 5-minute routine before you leave your house. You know, a quick walkthrough, a quick, you know, whatever you need to do, close the shower, you know, whatever it is, have a little routine that you do every time when you leave your house. This way, you know mentally that everything's good, everything's ready to go for the people coming in.
Sure. One of my favorite things that I actually learned from another home stager was to get a big laundry basket. If you've got dirty clothes, if you've got some toys on the floor, pile it all in that laundry basket, shove it in your car, take it with you. It might be a little bit of a nuisance, but at least you'll know, hey, all that stuff's taken care of, and you're not just shoving it in the closet or under the couch or sweeping it under the rug. Also, a big thing is get a storage unit. It's very minimal in the cost of a storage unit compared to possibly reducing your price. If you get a storage unit, you can move furniture in there, you can pack boxes, you can kind of clean up some of your collections and knickknacks, and it really saves space for you and opens your house up a lot.
That's a great tip. That's a great tip. When you're ready to list your home, obviously give me a call, Eric Mulero with the Mulero Group, and then I'm going to set up an appointment with you to meet with Jennifer so she could go through everything in your home, give you all the advice, give you some tips, basically a whole complete run through of what it's going to take to get your home looking as good as it can. So give me a call, Eric Mulero with the Mulero Group, 512-351-1911. Have an awesome day. Take care.